many know. This is the other side of Taehyung and Jungkook that is heartwarming. In the world of K-pop, BTS is known as a group with a very close relationship between its members. However, behind the stage spotlight and their success, there is another side of Taehyung and Jungkook that is rarely known to the public. The two youngest members of BTS have heartwarming stories that show the depth of their friendship and how they support each other, even in difficult times. Taehyung and Jungkook first met when they were trainees at Big Hit Entertainment, now HYBE. At the time, Jungkook was the youngest trainee who was shy and quiet, while Taehyung was known for being cheerful and full of energy. However, it is precisely this difference that brings them closer. Taehyung often takes on the role of big brother to Jungkook, helping him adapt to the trainee's stressful life. He always tries to break the ice and make sure that Jungkook doesn't feel alone. One of the heartwarming moments was when Jungkook admitted that he almost gave up because he found it difficult to follow a heavy workout. However, Taehyung patiently encourages him, saying that they will get through everything together. In various interviews, Jungkook often referred to Taehyung as one of the most influential people in his life. He once said that if it wasn't for Taehyung and the other members of BTS, he might not have developed as much as he does now. Jungkook, who is initially very shy and doesn't talk much, slowly begins to open up thanks to interactions with Taehyung. Taehyung often invites her to talk, jokes, and even teaches her how to enjoy the moment without worrying too much. In one of his live broadcasts, Jungkook once said, "Taehyung is the person who has always been there for me. He taught me a lot about life, not just about music." On the other hand, Taehyung also has a very protective side towards Jungkook. Although they often joke and tease each other in front of the camera, there are many moments where Taehyung shows his concern more seriously. One of the most touching moments happened while BTS was on their world tour. Jungkook suffered an injury and had to perform with not optimal conditions. Taehyung, who saw Jungkook's condition, looked very worried and kept making sure that his little brother was okay. In fact, behind the stage, Taehyung was secretly crying because he felt he couldn't do more to help Jungkook. When asked about Jungkook, Taehyung once said, "Jungkook is the little brother I always take care of. I want her to always be happy and not feel alone, because I know what it's like to be in that position." In addition to their interactions on stage, there are many behind-the-scenes moments that show how close their relationship is. On several occasions, Taehyung has experienced considerable emotional distress, especially when he lost his much-loved grandfather. Jungkook is one of the members who is always by his side, making sure that Taehyung doesn't feel alone. Many fans noticed that Jungkook often showed little concern for Taehyung, such as picking up food for him, bringing drinks, or simply making sure that Taehyung felt comfortable during long journeys. The two often talk about their dreams, both as individuals and as part of BTS. In an interview, they once said that they want to stay together and support each other, no matter where the path of life takes them. For many BTS fans, the interaction between Taehyung and Jungkook is always interesting to watch. They are often seen joking with each other, teasing each other, and sharing funny moments that make ARMY smile. However, behind the laughter and cheerfulness, there are deeper and touching stories of how they supported each other in their life's journey. When BTS debuted, Jungkook was a teenager still searching for his true self. As the youngest member, he often felt awkward being among his more mature Hyung. However, Taehyung quickly takes on the role of older brother who always makes Jungkook feel comfortable. In an episode of Run BTS, Jungkook once said that Taehyung was one of the people who made him feel most welcome in the group. Taehyung never treated her as a child, but as a true friend. One of the most moving aspects of their relationship is how they become a place to lean on each other in the face of adversity. As many fans know, Taehyung had a hard time when BTS was still in the early stages of their career. The loss of his grandfather, who was a very important figure in his life, became a heavy blow for him. Back then, Jungkook was one of those people who is secretly always by his side. He may not always show his concern openly, but his presence is enough to make Taehyung feel that he is not alone. In contrast, Jungkook has also experienced great pressure as the group's maknae. He often feels that he must continue to work hard so as not to disappoint his Hyung and fans. Taehyung, with his relaxed and affectionate attitude, always reminds Jungkook that he doesn't need to prove anything. In an interview, Taehyung once said, "I want Jungkook to know that he's had enough." She doesn't need to always feel like she has to be perfect, because we all love her for who she is. Taehyung and Jungkook have shared so many memories of over a decade together in BTS. From days as trainees to becoming global superstars, they have gone through so many challenges together. One of the most touching moments is when they promise to stay together, no matter what happens in the future. In one of BTS interviews, they once talked about their dream of staying together. Even after they were no longer active as a group, Taehyung said, "I want us to keep supporting each other, no matter where life takes us." Jungkook nodded in agreement and said, "BTS is a family, and families will never truly separate." During one of BTS's concerts, Jungkook looked emotional while singing a song full of meaning to them. Taehyung, who was standing nearby, gently patted her shoulder and smiled, as if letting her know that everything would be fine. When BTS won a big award at a music event, Taehyung was seen holding back tears from being moved. Jungkook, without hesitation, embraces her and gives her support without words, showing how deep their bond is. In some of the behind-the-scenes videos, it is often seen how Taehyung and Jungkook have their own way of showing concern for each other. Whether it's Jungkook secretly making sure Taehyung is eating well or Taehyung helping Jungkook when he looks tired, these little moments show how much they care about each other. Taehyung and Jungkook are not just group mates. They are brothers who have grown up together and faced various challenges in their lives. They have supported each other in difficult times, shared happiness, and even without words, they've always been there for each other. Their relationship is proof that true friendship doesn't always have to be expressed in big words or dramatic actions. Sometimes it is enough just to be by someone's side, listen and show attention in small things. It is more than enough. For ARMY, the story of Taehyung and Jungkook is one of the aspects that makes BTS so special. They are not only global stars, but also people with big hearts and sincere relationships. No matter how far they travel, one thing is certain: they will always have each other. The relationship between Taehyung and Jungkook is not just a friendship between two members of the group, but also a sibling relationship formed from shared experiences, struggles, and genuine affection. Behind the glitter of the stage, they are two young people who rely on each other and promise to keep supporting each other, no matter what. The little moments they share may not always be visible to the world, but for them, they are part of an irreplaceable bond. It's no wonder that many fans feel moved every time they see their interactions. Taehyung and Jungkook are not only idols, but also vivid examples of what true friendship means.